I definitely feel like a loser, but should I give up and not even apply? I mean, what would be the point if I know I won't get in? Bro, this is not good. Give up on dentistry because you got an 18 on the DAT? Come on. Bro, there's plenty of people in dental school that got 18 on the DAT. What do you mean you know you won't get in? What do you mean? Do you know why they're not scared to share it? They know it's good already. They're there to brag. If you go on the ADIA Dental School Explorer, the average AA for people entering dental school is like a 20 to 21. 24 and above? Who's even getting that? Like, bro, come on. Come on, bro. Come on. Giving up on dentistry because you got an 18 on the DAT is blasphemous. Blasphemous. To compile a list of questions that were asked by people from Instagram as well as people from Reddit, bring them to Dr. Kasberg so that he can answer them for you all and you get answers straight from the source and not from other people that are basically in the same position as you are. So without further ado, Dr. Robert Kasberg.
Well, let me begin by thanking you for asking me to do this. I'm actually quite honored. And I want to applaud your efforts as a dental student. I know you're extraordinarily busy,
Yeah.
So to take on something additional, I think that's tremendous, and I applaud you for that.
It's Tuesday, January 2nd, and it is 6:50 in the morning. We got a new year, new semester, new goals. Might as well start the year off right with a day in the life of a dental student.
Common mistakes that pre-dental students and applicants make when applying to dental school. The biggest mistake by far is not really understanding, for those of you especially from a state with a state dental school, that the prerequisites, and I mean that in terms of coursework, but also in terms of shadowing hours, employment hours, extracurriculars, you don't have a good idea of what your state school wants, and those of you who do, you don't understand that the coursework, the prerequisite coursework, as well as those stipulations for shadowing and things like that, are not the same across dental schools. And so number one, make sure you understand what your state dental school, or if you're from a state with just a private school, the private school in your state, what is it exactly they're looking for in terms of grades, in terms of DAT scores, in terms of what courses they are requiring you to take, and what are their expectations of. They usually post their minimum, the minimum number of hours. You never want to be at the minimum, so I always recommend double the minimum. Okay, double the minimum, that looks far more impressive. The most difficult thing is when they give their average GPA. What you really want to try to know is what's the range of the GPAs they accept, all right? And so do your best to understand. Again, you never want to be at the minimum, all right? It's better to be in the middle or a little bit above the average, okay? But try to find that range out.
I know both of you guys did a graduate program after undergrad, so if you want to just talk a little bit about what that graduate program was, and looking back on your D1 year, how do you feel that graduate program possibly helped you in being successful in school?
All right, so I did the G Squared program, which is a joint program between George Mason and Georgetown University. It was an awesome program, definitely a change of pace from undergrad because it tried to mimic professional school as much as it could, but the reality of the situation is it's really hard to get prepared for dental school, only because there's just such a large volume of information being thrown your way. So what I do love about the G Squared program that I did, it got me in the right mindset to be able to handle the volume of information that would be thrown at me. So I will say that it did prepare me, but in more so in my mindset wise.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I did the Master of Health Sciences program at Meharry Medical College. It was a 1-year master's program where it was just strictly upper level science courses. So for example, first semester I took like biochemistry, microbiology, cell bio, and the following semester classes such as like pathology and physiology. But I think if nothing else, my master's program was like a transition period, because going from undergrad to first year dental school, the rigor of like this coursework is on a different level.
Yeah,
for sure. But the MHS program at Meharry really helped me kind of get in the flow of things, like kind of like a stepping stone to help prepare me for like the actual flow of dental school.
What up now? Wiz of I here. So it's been a minute since you've seen me. I just finished up my first semester at dental school at Meharry. I wanted to make a video that I meant to make a long time ago. I don't know if you guys remember, but I would say probably about half a year ago, Eli was having a bad week. You know, dental school gets to everybody. There's just so much going on. There's so much to do. And this fool drops a video almost every single week. So you know he's busy. So Eli was having a down week, and I wanted to show him some appreciation, because in this dental space, I want to highlight that he is one of the most prolific content creators. He puts out high quality videos. It's got good editing. He's got a great camera. He's constantly looking for new ideas that can help the next generation of people. And one problem that I've always had an issue with is I feel like in this space, content is very stagnant. So this is just my version of appreciation. Keep doing big things, my guy. You have done amazing things in this space, and I know that there's more to come. Good luck in your residency. I look forward to the videos that you're going to put out, and just keep doing your thing, brother. Peace.
And on this channel, I make dental school vlogs, as well as videos with advice for pre-dental students. So if that's something you're interested in, please make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share the channel, all that good stuff. I also need to mention that with this channel, I was fortunate enough to start a pre-dental scholarship. So if you subscribe to the channel, you are directly helping someone fulfill their dreams of becoming a future dentist. I'm just saying. Your notes the same day that you had your class. It helps you retain the information in the long run. It prevents you from forgetting the information after you just learned it in class. It helps a whole bunch. So number one, definitely review your notes the same day that you had the class. It helps so much. Just trust me on that one. So for classes that like to test based on memorization, anatomy, I like to make flashcards. The best way to review your notes the same day is to review your notes while making a Quizlet, especially for a class like anatomy where you have to memorize a lot of things. Making the Quizlet the same day helps you come up with questions to test the knowledge while the information is still fresh in your head. It helps you review your notes the same day, and then you already have a Quizlet made that you can study every day if you want to, leading up to the exam. Now, okay, so you'll have plenty of time to like just see her all the time. Okay, I just finished in clinic. Very successful appointment. Now my issue is, I thought we had an SNDA unit at 7, and we do, but I just found out we have an SNDA meeting at 6. It's 5:56. I still have lab work to do. So I'm gonna take the meeting and do this lab work real quick, and then I'm gonna leave. But I'm gonna do a Zoom meeting on my phone. Happy birthday, KT. Scorpio gang. Right now it's 2:37. The afternoon has been kind of slow. Part of me feels like it's because it started raining this afternoon and it's like pretty ugly outside. And we're at a community health center, so a lot of people take public transportation or walk to get here. And you know, a lot of people don't come to the dentist unless they're in pain. So I feel like, you know, we've already had some cancellations this afternoon and we'll probably have more. And that's why it's a little slow. I've only seen one patient so far this afternoon. But yeah, I mean, we're still gonna be here for a while. Not gonna be leaving early most likely, so I'm gonna be here. But yeah, that's just how the afternoon is going. Ugly weather means cancellations, and you know, that is what it is. But yeah, that's how my day's going so far. I want to talk about why it's so important to have content creators in the medical and dental field. Honestly, in the healthcare profession in general. So let me start off by talking about why I decided to start this YouTube channel. When I was in undergrad, I attended a PWI, University of Maryland College Park. At my PWI, it wasn't uncommon for me to be in a lecture hall of 200 to 250 people, taking basic science courses and seeing 10 or less people that actually looked like me. Aside from that, as someone who was on the pre-med track in college, it was very hard for me to find mentors that I could relate to, or someone in the field that has been through the same struggles and the same journey that I have, that I felt I could go to for advice, etc. I went to YouTube and I found a doctor on YouTube, Dr. Antonio Webb, who at the time was a chief resident in his orthopedic surgery residency, and that was the specialty that I was interested in pursuing in medicine. So when I made the decision that I was going to apply to dental school, I also made the decision to start investing in a YouTube channel, which meant buying a camera, learning how to edit, etc. And the reason that I wanted to invest in making a YouTube channel is because I thought back to how the videos that Dr. Antonio Webb made were helping me and inspiring me so much on my pre-med journey, but I didn't seem to find something that was equivalent on the dental side. Crossed. The next time that I get in front of this camera will be to inform you all that I match some way. Let's pray. Okay? Anyway, that's all for that. And yeah, I'll see y'all on match day. Okay, I'm going. I wanted to stay here until it came out. I'm going after this. You ready? Congratulations, you have matched Indiana University Ortho 2 years. That's all it says. It just say your name and that you match. Oh, my fucking, if I took my blood pressure right now. Shit. Wow.